and welcome to Doyle Shipping Group, Ireland's leading stevedoring company operating out of all major ports in Ireland. Doyle Shipping Group, DSG, would like to welcome you to your first induction to how DSG works in Dublin Port. The purpose of this video is to highlight the dangers and hazards of working in DSG terminals and warehouses in Dublin Port, plus the use of heavy equipment and their environment. While productivity is highly important to us, your safety and the safety of others is our most important priority.
General hazards. PPE. All employees and visitors must wear the correct and relevant PPE. Mandatory PPE requirements: hard hat, steel toe boots or shoes, high-vis jackets, vests, walkways, road networks and HGV movements. Walkways. Always use the walkways provided. They are there to take you to and from your place of work safely. Road networks. Always obey the rules of the road when driving in Dublin Port. Inside the terminal, you must follow the internal road networks. Obey all signage. Only park in designated parking areas. HGV and heavy plant machines.
Inside the DSG terminals and warehouses, a variety of large machinery operate. These machines range from normal HGV trucks to specialised port equipment such as
forklifts, reach stackers, terminal tractors, flex masters, excavators, shovels, RTG, rubber-type gantry cranes, STS, ship-to-shore cranes, LHM, harbour mobile cranes, freight trains.
Remember, if you can't see the driver, then the driver can't see you. Always keep a safe distance away from port equipment. Some of this specialised machinery turn in their own space and can travel sideways, so be aware of your surroundings and keep away from moving equipment. Only trained staff can operate port equipment. Do not take chances or take shortcuts when operating port equipment or when working in the work area.
Operations. DSG carry out a range of stevedoring operations.
Lolo, lift on, lift off.
Ro-ro, roll on, roll off, or conro, a specialised ro-ro type ship. Bulk, the discharge and loading of bulk materials like animal feed and peat moss. Train service. Discharge and loading of containers from rail carriages. Maintenance. Repair, service and upkeep of DSG port equipment. Summary of Lolo Cobble Fresh Bulk. DSG's three main operations in Dublin are Lolo, Containers Conro, Ro-ro type ship for Cobble Fresh, or bulk cargo and warehousing. DSG also worked with Irish Rail with a daily train service and also specialises in project cargo like heavy lifts, including power station cables and other large heavy equipment. Lolo.
Lolo is the lift on and lift off of containers from container ships.
Ships are normally berthed on berth 40, but also on berth 30 and 33. DSG use ship-to-shore and harbour mobile cranes at Lolo ships. Cobble Fresh. Cobble Fresh is a container and ro-ro service in one called a Conro service. These ships work off two ramps on berth 30 and berth 37. DSG use tugs and tugs with flex masters to discharge and load these ships 5 to 6 times a week. Bulk.
Bulk operators use crane hoppers and small plant-like excavators and shovels to discharge and load cargo.
Animal feed is mainly discharged by DSG on berth 32 or 33, and peat moss is usually loaded from a warehouse on berth 35 and 36-37. Maintenance. Doyle Shipping Group maintain and service most of their own equipment. All operations of DSG equipment must pre-check all machines and report all faults if and when they arise. Ending.
Doyle Shipping Group have as its main priority your safety and that of others who work with you or those who are visiting the terminal. Many accidents happen not because the safety precautions are unknown, but because people take shortcuts when they're familiar with their jobs or simply because they're in a hurry. That can be the difference between a minor injury and a life-threatening catastrophe. Okay, so follow all safety procedures. Take the safest route to your work and follow the walkways. If driving on the terminal, park your car in a designated parking space. Follow your training. If in doubt, ask your foreman or your supervisor. Do not take small chances or shortcuts. Productivity is important, but what is more important is you and the people who work for you and with you. Don't take chances. Don't take shortcuts. Think safety. Work safely.